Hi, everybody, and welcome to my new segment, Questions and Answers with Professor Mike. So, it's class time, everyone, only it's going to be more fun. So, today, and for the next, however many shows it takes, we'll be doing Exploring Ancient History. Exploring Ancient History. And this starts off here with the introduction. It's got a lot of nice pictures in it and stuff. And here's the picture that's with the introduction. Like that. And it says, this book covers a period of around 6,500 years from the earliest civilizations in Mesopotamia in about 5000 BC to the end of the medieval period in about AD 1500. During that period, primitive farming communities grew into powerful and warlike civilizations. Humans learned to build spectacular and lasting monuments from the Colosseum in Rome to the Great Wall of China. Artists created objects of lasting beauty, Egyptian wall paintings, Greek urns, and Ming vases. In this book, you will learn about the classical civilizations of Europe, as well as the rich cultures of Asia and the Americas. You will discover many fascinating facts about human history in the ancient and medieval periods. When were the first Olympic Games held? Which early American civilization discovered chocolate? Did King Arthur exist? And who built the Taj Mahal as a tomb for his beloved wife? You will find the answer to these and many other questions in the pages of this book. And, I got this at Dollar Tree along with all the others that I'll be using, and they're really neat. They're not got a whole lot of pages in them, but they've got a lot of information. And the first thing we'll be studying is Ancient Mesopotamia. That's what the page looks like there. Okay. It says a large part of the ancient Mesopotamia is now covered by the country of Iraq. The fertile land near the Euphrates and Tigris rivers is known as the cradle of civilization, and it was here that the first ever Mesopotamian civilizations were born. Mesopotamia was home to the ancient cultures of Sumerians, Akkadians, Babylonians, and Assyrians. What did the Mesopotamians, the first question, what did the Mesopotamians do for a living? A large part of the Mesopotamian society consisted of farmers. The Sumerians were the world's first farmers. They cultivated a variety of crops, including wheat, barley, and flax. The climate in Mesopotamia was dry, so the people living there had to depend on the rivers for irrigation. They built canals to carry water from the rivers into large reservoirs where it was stored. The farmers also built dikes to protect their houses from floods. That's very interesting. That's some first irrigation, really, I guess you'd say. It has some quick questions over here, it says. Like, which was the oldest Mesopotamian civilization? And it says the Sumerians settled in Mesopotamia around 4000 BC, making them the first civilization in the world. And who ruled Mesopotamia? Every Mesopotamian city was ruled by a king who was thought to have been chosen by the god of the city. And it says, were there wars in ancient Mesopotamia? Mesopotamians fought with each other over land, water, and power. The first ever war probably took place between the cities of Lagash and Umma. It's very interesting. And it shows the location is, in Egypt and Mesopotamia. Right here. It shows, what's that? Here's a picture of that's of the cultivation, I believe. It says they were very clever. They built elaborate canals and dams to irrigate their dry farmlands. with no more tools than they had too. That's very, it's amazing. And it says, down the river, boats were used to transport and trading goods in ancient Mesopotamia. The second question is, why did Mesopotamians build boats? Apart from farming, Mesopotamians also traded in goods like stone and metal. They realized that these materials could be transported easily along the rivers and across the sea using boats. So the Mesopotamians built different types of boats. They had wooden boats with triangular sails, a wooden raft called a kalaku, and a tub-like boat made of reeds covered with animal skin known as a gufa. So that's, these type of boats wouldn't really be used for like farther out, like exploration, so to speak, like the Vikings did. These were just for exactly what they said, just to move things around and stuff like that. Okay, it says, what is a ziggurat? The Mesopotamians believed that their cities and towns were protected by gods. They built temples to these gods on top of large pyramid-like structures called ziggurats. These were made of mud bricks and had between 3 and 7 stories. Wow, that's pretty tall for back then. The ziggurat was often built at the center of the city. So that's interesting there. They felt like they needed a special place for their gods, if they so-called gods. But here's another one. Were the Mesopotamians really the first people to develop writing? The Sumerians were the first to develop a written language. Their script is known as cuneiform and was composed of a series of symbols. These were carved onto clay tablets using a reed called a stylus. They used the tablets to keep records of trade and land ownership. There were some religious texts too. The Sumerian script was adapted by later civilizations, including the Akkadians. Wow. So this is very, very interesting. And I don't know if... Here's some stuff on the back of it too I thought I'd show you. Pictures and stuff. That's whatchamacallit. It says, did you know the first Olympic Games were held in Greece 776 BC in the ancient city of Olympia? The ancient Egyptians devised the first 365-day calendar. It says, ancient history gives readers an incredible insight into all aspects of human life in the ancient world. From the earliest civilizations to the medieval period, readers will learn about art, agriculture, culture, religion, and the remarkable individuals who shaped world history. Who invented writing, paper? This is just some of the questions. Why did the ancient Egyptians mummify their dead and bury them with food, jewels, and clothing? How long is the Great Wall of China? Ancient history answers all of these questions and many more. And I just want to show you the other ones that they have. I found this Animal World one right here. I found that one today. And then Planet Earth, Science, Space, and World History. So this one's Ancient History. This is the one that I decided to start with this time. So I hope y'all enjoy this. Let me know in your comments. And the next one I'll be doing, let me see if there's one on each page. Some of them I think has 2 pages. That has 2. Most of them have 2 pages, it looks like. So, now that one has 2 different ones on it, and that one has more than 2. So we could probably do one of these each time we do it, I imagine. And this is something different. I just try to come up with different comment. I can be like Indiana Jones, but I'm Tennessee Mike, I guess. But I just thought I'd wear this hat, make it look professorish. I don't know. I don't know, do professors even wear hats? They might not when they teach, but I thought Professor Mike might, you know, because this is kind of Indiana Jones stuff. So tomorrow or whenever the next one I do, if y'all enjoy this, I hope you do, let me know in the comments. I'll be doing Ancient Egypt. I think I'm surprised they just got one page, but we'll see how it goes. If there's not a whole lot of information here, we'll go to the next one. But for today, I just wanted to start out with the Mesopotamia because it was the first one. And then the next one, like I said, I hope y'all enjoy this. We'll do probably Ancient Egypt, and it has Ancient India and China all together here on the next page. We might be able to get both of those in. So please press that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Hopefully you'll enjoy this, and I like learning. I always liked history. I like all these subjects. I think they're very interesting, so I hope you will too. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you later on. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. I'll be doing Ask My Tablet. Keep all them questions coming in, and we'll keep doing them. So thanks a lot, everybody, and I'll be seeing you later on. God bless.